Hopefully this is the right height. I wanted to give a bit of feedback from yesterday. I did a tapping session for you which was based on disappointment. I wanted to give a bit of feedback on what has happened to me since yesterday. I've been doing several programs to try and help clear the negative energy that I'm feeling. I've been working with the emotional freedom technique tappings from Brad Yates. You can find him on bradyates.net or bradyates.com. I've been doing some work from The Secret and Joe Vitale, who's been working with Brad Yates. I've been working with Rebecca Marina, who's changing her name to Rebecca A. Messenger, and she does emotional freedom technique as well, unblocks negative beliefs towards money. And I've been working recently on Adam King's Tessera program. So there's lots of things that I'm doing. My background is that for many years I've been into alternative therapies and healing methods. I trained as a medical herbalist and then went to work in social services and working with adults with disability and mental health problems, learning disabilities. I've worked with the elderly and children. I trained in Reiki level 1 and then went on to do a course called Soul-Centered Energy Therapies and Healings, and I taught meditation for about 6 years. Things kind of came to a standstill, and then basically things came to a big standstill. I wanted to move forward with my healing therapies and doing one-on-one healings, but I found that the more that I was getting involved in my daytime job, as it were, working in social services, the less time I had for myself and my own personal development. And then I became in a relationship, and just when I had my son, things just tended to be on the back burner. A lot's happened to me recently, and I have moved about 250 miles away. I've had my marriage break down, so that now that we are separated, and I've been made redundant from my job. So there's a lot of issues going on for me, money worries, and just feelings of failure, really. You know, when a marriage breaks and you have a small child and moving home and job, friends and community that I'd been in that place for about 16 years, you know, it has a massive effect on you. But I do believe that part of my subconscious was ready to change, and the reason for all of this stirring up was because I'd been in that plateau of stale water and boredom for a really long time. So all the healing processes I'm going through now, they're stirring up or peeling back the layers like an onion. And that's what we can say the healing process is sometimes like the layers of an onion, that as you strip away one layer, you uncover another layer to look at. I'm currently working on my own issues so that I can get back into my life's purpose, which is to heal myself, but also to help heal others. So I thought this would be a little journey into the processes that are happening for me with EFT. Is something that I absolutely love to do, and I'm finding a really positive benefit. So I'm doing several things at once, which I know is really hard to quantify, but this video is subjective anyway. It's about my experiences. Yesterday I tapped on disappointment, and I then worked with Rebecca Marina on the internet and did quite a lot of EFT tappings and heart point technique tappings with her. And she's got quite good advice for, you know, opening up your chakra centres and becoming, you know, a good practitioner. So I did a mass audio tape with Adam King last night and a conference call this morning, and I'm having issues with dropping my son off at nursery because he's very tearful about it, very emotional about it, and that's really hard for him to disengage from me, and that brings up feelings of guilt and fear in me, that I, basically fearing that I'm not enough for him, I'm not going to be able to provide for us. So those are the things that I'm working on personally, is attracting money, abundance, attracting career, and basically trying to peel away self-sabotage so that I am happy, I'm making confident choices that are appropriate for my highest good. And I spent about an hour and a half tapping this morning because I was crying a lot. I had that dropping off at the nursery created so much fear for me, and worry, just basically feeling sick in my stomach. Things were churning, and just things just came to a head. And I didn't video that because when you're going through a healing crisis, it's hard enough to go through it yourself, let alone share it with others. But I know that would have been something, that may have helped other people. I'm hoping that this video is just going to give you a bit of insight into why I'm putting the videos on, and to where I am at the moment, because when you tap, when you release your negative emotions and your drivers, part of your subconscious that are driving your actions, making you procrastinate, stopping you from doing what you want to do, and really your heart inside wants you to become all that you can be, and these negative drivers are stopping that. So I'm tapping on those as well. So I will update you, and tomorrow we'll do another tapping session. Okay? I wish you love and luck, and remember there's so much out there on the internet for helping you to heal yourself. And if you feel in quite a desperate state, please remember to use your natural internal discernment, and by that I mean go to the sites that feel good for you, go to the therapy and the healers that feel good to you on the internet, and do some stuff for free. Don't pay for it, do it for free until you feel that that's something that you like and you want. And if you feel compelled and attracted to that teacher or that person trying to help, that is what I mean by internal discernment. Don't be led into something you're uncomfortable with. Some healing processes will make you feel uncomfortable no matter what. Some of them are designed to only make you feel uncomfortable so you can work through them. So you have to have that knowledge about a healing process. But do remember that, there's hundreds of thousands of people out there who really want to grow. They want to grow in peace, and they want to become all they can be. And as we all become our absolute God-given gifts and share that with everybody else, the world is just going to be a much better place. Okay, so blessings and light, and I will see you soon.